Hello, welcome to another video. I am going to be doing a test setup for my market today. We have had a minor setback in that I was at Nationals last weekend and injured my shoulder. So I can't currently reach with it or lift it, hi Bango, or lift it very high. So I'm very grateful that my husband's going to be with me for this market because I think he'll need to be doing all the setup and I can just put out the little toys. So we're going to test and see how we go today. I feel like I just lost a couple of days because I was in too much pain to really do much of anything. Fingers crossed that it is better for my Worlds campaign, which is now in 2.5 weeks. So I'm seeing the physio tomorrow. Hopefully they will have good news for me and it will all be fine on that front, but I have to get through my market first. So let's go and have a test set up together and hopefully this works. I'm really hoping that a lot of the stuff that I used from my last market, I'll still be able to use for this one, and I have made a couple of new things and tweaks to the setup. So let's go. Okay, welcome to our granny flat. These are the stands that I made with my dad. I painted them all. He did all of the cutting and, power tool stuff for me, and then I painted and sanded them. So it was a team effort. We're calling it a team effort. So I'm thinking on those, I'm gonna put things that are the same price on each stand so that these chalkboards that I've got up the top, I'm able to just put a price on and not have to worry about naming everything on there. And then I also, now you can't really see because there's all stuff behind it, sorry, this is where we just throw all our junk. This bottom one is closed off, so I'm gonna just have my float and stuff behind there. And then in the top one, I'm gonna put some of the bigger one-off items that I have. And we'll see how that looks. So I probably should have brought my laptop out here because it has all the pricing on it, but I think I'm just gonna set up anyway. And I can obviously move things around on the day, but as long as stuff fits on the table, then we're happy. I do only have one table for this market. It'll be a little bit bigger than the one I've got here, so I don't think all the different types of things I have are gonna fit, but we're just gonna see what happens. A little worried because I don't know where I'm gonna fit my keyring stand on this table, and I have a lot more stock than I have space, which I kind of always thought was gonna be a bit of an issue, but it has turned out to be more of an issue than I expected. So I'm gonna show you where it's at now, and then I might keep tweaking it tonight after work and see where we get to. So I have the claw machine there, which I haven't put everything in yet, and then I have the kittens, which I think I want somewhere more visible or more where people can grab them, and a few individual things up there, a few individual things here. I don't have anything to put these guys in. Some chickens, a stand that I haven't filled up yet because I don't know if I need to remove it, and then a couple more stands of stuff, a few loose items including a couple of snugglers, which I think I might just have to not take to the market, I'm not sure yet. And then in here I just have some of the individual items, and that sign obviously will change. And I think I'll put a divider in here so that I've got half kind of random items or whatever, and then the front half can be something else, maybe the little mushroom men or something like that. I think it's gonna have to be things that are two different prices, which is a bit of a bummer. I would have ideally liked to keep them the same price, but anyway, that's it so far, and I guess I'll see you soon. Okay, so that's obviously not ideal, and I just feel like the fact that like my shoulder is not good right now is very much affecting my like ability to be able to just like move stuff around really easily and try different things. I feel like I need to think about what I'm doing first rather than just like test and see what might work. So a little bit of a bummer, but a couple of things that give me hope is that the table there is going to be a bigger size, and also I think I just need to like be okay with not having everything out. I have so much stock from my last market that like it's okay if it doesn't all sell. I can put it up on my Etsy. A lot of stuff is up there already, so like if it doesn't sell at the market, it's okay. It still has an opportunity to sell, that's fine. But yeah, I really just kind of want to, I don't know, get a lot of my stock down was kind of the point of this market. Get my stock down and also like have a little bit more spending money for this like US trip that I'm about to take, which will be a week after the market that I leave. Yeah, so anyway, that was a little like side note ramble, but a couple of things I have done that I needed to tick off my list were, you might have seen some of them in those clips. I made these like care guides. I can't lift my arm to help this focus, so hopefully it's working, but I've just been writing the price and what the like toy is in the top section, and then I have a bit of a care guide and then a warning down the bottom for safety eyes. So for like the snugglers or anything that I have embroidered the eyes on, I can just snip the bottom of it off. So I think they are cute, and I hope they work a little bit better than last time. I just had a price list and I don't think that was very good. So I'm hoping that more clear signage for the pricing will help. I've charged up my square reader. I have updated my square reader to have all the items that I have this time on it. So I've ticked a bunch of stuff off. I think the last hurdle really is organizing this, like how I'm gonna set up the table thing. So I'm gonna have another crack at it, but unfortunately my lunch break is over, so I need to go back to work, and I will try and do a little bit more of it after my work day is finished. So wish me luck, and I will see you in like a couple of seconds. Okay, it is the end of the day and I have spent a little bit of time working on the market store setup, and I think it is there. So let's have a look. So starting at this end of the table, we have the claw machine, which I do have more stuff to put in, but I think I'll just put it in and out as it gets used. And then I have my loaf cats here, which I still might change where they're at. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of feel like I want people to be able to see them, and this little guy here is a little hidden. But anyway, this is where we're at the moment. I have my one swinging bee hanging there, a few individuals up here which I might move or remove, I'm not sure yet. More little individual guys here. I think these will have more space when I get to the venue, because the tables there are 2 meters wide and this is about 1.8 meters wide, so I will have an extra 20 centimeters, so things will get a little bit more breathing space, I hope, or I just won't put as much out, we'll see. And then we have these little chickens, which I need to sign for the price of the chickens, the little sleeping bird. And then what I've done with these stands is make a $15, an $18 and a $20 stand. And this sign down the bottom here is going to this one here. I'm just gonna put like this shelf $25 or something on that. And then all of this stuff is just individually priced. And then this basket here will be my $12 basket. So these are all the little Flockers keyrings. I have abandoned the idea of having my keyring holder because I think this is just gonna work better because I had other stuff at the $12 price point. So that's it. Hopefully it will work. Hopefully I can get a little bit more space in it on the day, or I will just decide like what's not working. That is pretty much it. I think I'll just swap out the individual stuff as I go. If things aren't even like getting looked at or whatever, I'll remove them and put up new stuff. The only thing I don't have there that I have a lot of is my $10 keyrings and my scrunchies, which are also $10. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna work that. I might see if I can find a smaller like $12 basket and fit 2 of them instead and have a $12 one and a $10 one. And maybe that will be the way to go, but I think at this point I might just have to take some different options and see how it goes while I'm there. Yeah, I don't know, I like my mental capacity right now is so low because I just have so many things happening between now and when I leave for America in like a week and a half. I have the market on Saturday, I have like a bunch of work stuff going on, and I have like, I'm gonna have physio and rehab to do for my shoulder in the hopes that I can get back on the field in 2.5 weeks to actually play, and yeah, all this market stuff as well. So I had a feeling when I booked this market a week before I left for America that I might have some regrets about it, and maybe I'm reaching that point only because like, yeah, things have just gotten really hectic and the whole shoulder issue has really thrown a spanner in the works. So I don't know, we'll see how we go. I will come back and I will let you know how the market went. I will show you my final setup when we get there, and I'll give you a full debrief of how it goes after Saturday. I'm not sure how quickly I will edit that video because I will at that point be a week out from flying, which is a bit scary, but I don't know. I'm very excited about it. Oh, that's the other thing I have. I'm like literally, our yarn line, Patty and Bango's Place, is releasing a new plush line on Friday, the day before this market. So there's a lot going on, and then I think the restock of our other yarns is also coming in like the next week. So it's going to be very, very hectic, but I will be trying to look after myself at the same time as doing all of this stuff because that is also important, and I want to make sure that I'm like rested and ready to play this like really big tournament, like the biggest tournament I've played in like 11 years, I think is the last time I put an Australian jersey on. So yes, I'm excited. Thank you for coming on the market journey with me, and hopefully when I'm in America I can like do a couple of vlogs. My first day there, I'm just gonna like spend at craft stores, so maybe I'll take you with me on that. I might do a live or something while I'm over there if I can't manage to get anything else done, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for coming and being here with me. If you feel like supporting me, you can grab my stuff on Etsy, or you can check out the yarn shop, or you can just like buy me a coffee if you want through Ko-fi. All of that stuff is in my description. You don't have to do any of it, but you know, you can see how tired I am, so coffee's always welcome, you know. Otherwise, if you liked this video, give it a like, and if you want to see how this market goes and also the rest of all the hectic stuff that I have coming up, then make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I'm not going to be able to do my normal bye because I can't raise my arm, so bye!